Right. So just before we start, I'll just wait for a few people to join before we start. Um. Right. No, I didn't mean that. But I'm just. Oh, Bradley's here. Hi, Bradley. Hi, Bradley. How things been for you? Did you see the game? Honestly, just I'm sorry. I had to bring it up. All right. I just my match reaction for the game should be going up tomorrow. So I. Sorry, mate. I had to bring it up. All right. I can't. I can't have a fucking Motherwell fan in the stream and no commenting on the fucking on the game. Um. Meanwhile, Spurs are playing Aston Villa in the opening game of the Premier League season, and you know it's and it's yeah it's currently 3-1 um to Spurs after being 1-0 down. Um, and it was John McGinn who scored that opener. Honestly, I've never really wanted to know about him really ever since we failed to sign him. Uh, so I'm just gonna put the um the the live stream on Snapchat. Um, and then we'll get started. I've told them a I've told them to send me questions, so it's not like it's gonna be it, it's not like it's gonna be just me here and nobody here. I'm also gonna put a link to it on Twitter, maybe, um, if I can really be arsed with Twitter, because to be honest, alright, right, do you still like him? I have got no problems with him. I mean, we have no talked this summer, but um I that's just because I don't think he has a phone. But we're still friends, alright. Alright, it's fine. Right. Do you play Fortnite? No, honestly, I played it like once when it was back in season 3. Honestly, I've never played Fortnite that much. I played like 2 matches in season 3, and I've never played it since. Honestly, although I think I might have played it like once since then, but to be honest, I can't even remember. Um, um, I think it was just because my cousin. What games do you play? It's usually just either FIFA or it's like fucking F1 games. And to be honest, the F1 games online, it's an absolute death trap. Honestly, some people don't even log on just to have fun. They literally go on just to crash you out, and it's just some of it's not fun. FIFA just well, I literally I uninstalled FIFA for my Xbox because I just hated it. Honestly, I was always rage and I was just shite at it anyway. So there you go. Um, anyway, back to what I was saying as well is that is that you know um I think I played Fortnite once because my cousin what had it on his iPad and he wanted me to play so he could try and get a win. And you should never rely on me for things, especially not Fortnite. I'm pish at Fortnite. Honestly, I've got like one kill and that's it. To be fair, I haven't played that much. I think I was literally a camper when I played Fortnite. Um, although I'm now going to take to Twitter to tell people that I'm live, because although there's one guy who I know for a fact will be on here, and aye, aye, it's actually like Pingu, who actually has a channel, um, and I've got a feeling that he might put a few interesting comments on here, which, yeah. I'm also hoping to get a few other questions. Like, in case there's anyone on here, since I have put this on Snapchat, I think if there's people on here that don't have a channel, um, if there's people on here that don't have a channel, they can just ask me questions through Snapchat. So there you go. Yeah. And yeah. Anyway, let's just see what's going on. And Bally, in terms of your question, what games do I play? To be honest, there's not really much after that. I mean, to be honest, when I did play FIFA, it usually was just career mode that I do. Then that just got repetitive. So, and plus I was pish anyway. So, there you go. Because um, like half the time I needed fucking sliders to even get a result, and it would be fucking Chelsea against Huddersfield, and I'd still need fucking sliders because I was just that shite at the game. Um, which is another reason why I don't play it anymore. Honestly, it's been a while since I've been live. To be honest, I kind of forget the whole like wait. I've completely forgot about the whole waiting for people to join the fucking chat. Honestly, um, and it does take a while. Um, I did actually try the live stream a few months back, but this is back when I was suspended off of Twitter. I didn't have Snapchat. There was nowhere else I could actually advertise the live stream. So there you go. Um, honestly, honestly, I was I was actually just thinking of of no doing a live stream, and I was because mainly I just thought I wouldn't have the time tonight, to be honest. I know that is not an excuse for my laziness. I just did not. I genuinely did not have time. Um, yeah, I I'm just currently scrolling through Twitter right now, just waiting to see. Wait, I did actually get a few questions from this one guy on Twitter that I think I usually do get questions on Twitter. Um, and I'll just read some of them out the now. Um, so um, I remember there was one that I got, and it was basically just asking me, will Rangers win 55? Well, if any of you's watched my SPFL predictions video, you'll know that I do not have Rangers win the league. I think we will win the league again this season, and to be honest, just no, honestly. Um, I mean, because the thing is, Rangers' problem last season was those games in between Celtic and Rangers. Rangers went top of the table at Christmas last year. Then they fucked it because the consistency was just no there. So that's all I'm going to say on that one. It's basically just echoing what I said in last week's video. Um, my God, I'm just scrolling through some Twitter notifications I've got. I've pissed off a lot of people on Twitter. Like, someone has literally replied to one of my tweets with, "Please disconnect this buffoon from the internet." Honest, that's a genuine response that I have. So, it, it's it's actually it's actually quite funny. Um, aye. I'm also just putting on Snapchat. If you've got any questions, anything at all, feel free to ask, and then and I'll answer it. Um, I feel like this is like I've promised a Q&A for so long now, and I've just never really gotten around to doing it. And that I'm not gonna make an excuse. That just is because I'm lazy, to be honest. Because yeah. And also just because I don't have like a huge following on social media, nobody's gonna. I'm not. It's not really gonna be a lot of questions that I'm gonna get. But in terms of in terms of I was attempting to do one tonight. I've been promising a Q&A on Snapchat for fucking ages now. So I thought, yeah. Turns out Bradley's left. Yeah, there's nobody in the stream. Fan fucking tastic. Oh, to be fair, um, on Snapchat, I could get a few questions through there, and there you go. Plus, to be honest, right, this is basically just to get me out of editing, because I can't be arsed editing, to be honest. So on live streams, you don't fucking need to edit, because yeah. I do have a feeling that someone's gonna pop in with an absolute gem of a question, and it's gonna and wait, we could actually be exposing some dark secrets here. You just don't fucking know. um, and you know it definitely could get rather interesting, uh, to say the least. Again, if anyone has questions, pop it in the chat. I'll definitely answer it, because, to be honest, alright, I'm not like one of those big YouTubers that will only like pick out a certain view. This one, I can literally answer every single question, purely because there'll probably not be that many. So, times are depressing when you've only got 1.1k. I've been stuck at 1.1k for God knows how long now, and it's just aye. But in terms of in terms of some other things, how's it going? I'm not even gonna scroll through Twitter just to just to see if other people have anything to say. And in fact, this dude who I have been talking to on Twitter, this Pingu guy, I'll just ask him if he's got any more questions. I'll just ask him if he's got any questions. He probably doesn't, but you know, we may as well just try anyway. Honestly, look, if we can, at this point, if we get 1.2k by the end of this year, alright, that will be some sort of miracle, because it's it's dark times for the fucking channel now, because it is. I can't deny. Mainly just because I haven't been fucking uploading, but I mate, let's just check the chat. Like, the thing is, this is what I don't like about live streams, because when you're just waiting for comments to just to fly in, which will not happen with me, because let's face it, I do not have a big channel at all. I mean, to be honest, I've only got 1.1k, and I've been doing this for nearly 6 years now. So I was literally 6 years underage when I actually started on YouTube. So basically, so pretty much, in 2013, I tricked Google into thinking I was 13. So judging off that, Google genuinely thinks that I am now 19, which to think that is actually kind of scary. Um, um, right. Oh yes, we might finally now have a question. Snapchat's now going off. This is exactly now what I'm wanting. Right, we're starting to get questions via Snapchat. I'm really interested to see what sort of questions that I'm gonna get, because thing is, okay, let's go. By the way, chat is disabled in your Q&A. Oh god, oh shit. Right, this is not going well at all. Right. Oh god. I'll just respond to that. Well, I guess we'll now need to just change the fucking title to Snapchat Q&A. That's pretty much what I'm now gonna say. I don't even know how that even happened, to be honest. Um, again, proving that I'm about as unreliable as the fucking council, and that really is scary. I, so I guess it is now basically now it went from an actual fucking YouTube Q&A to a Snapchat Q&A. I've sent like 5 messages. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Oh god, I right. Wait. Oh yeah, is this suggestion that you actually have a channel and you just did not tell me? Uh, are you excited for Skill? To be honest, I'm more excited this year than I was last year. To be honest, um, last year I was excited for it because the year before that it was an absolute shit show. Like nothing was going right. It felt like, but it just yeah. Last year I was definitely feeling more optimistic. But this year, definitely more so. Especially, I don't know if that's just because I've already had a year now at high school, and I don't know if that's just, and maybe that's just now this year. It just seems like um, it just feels like, because last year it was a total fucking unknown. Now I know actually know what to expect. Although to be fair, I think um, meanwhile, Pingu's actually replied to me. He says you get no questions from me at the minute. Shit. Um, but because last year was a total unknown. I really did not know what to expect, but it was good. I enjoyed it. Let's just not talk about like the last 2 months. The last 2 months were a bit rough, but for as pretty much the start of this summer was, to be fair. But the majority of the year was good. It was solid. So, aye. Um, meanwhile, I'll just try and fix the chat a minute here. Um, um, the thing is, I've even got with the live chat. It says all messages are available. So to be honest, I don't know what's happening with it. Again, proving my unprofessionalism. It's showing at its absolute peak. So there you go. You might as well actually call me the fucking council now, because I'm about as unreliable as it. So there you go. So this is now went from an actual Q&A, like Saturday night Q&A. You know what? I might actually just change the title to just Snapchat Q&A, to be honest. Honestly, we could genuinely get. What was your highlight of school? Mine was the last day when when the teachers brought their dogs in. Honestly, that last day was incredible, to be honest. Although another highlight was the actual disco from like 3 months back. Honestly, that night was genuinely unforgettable. But the last day of school, when the teachers brought their dogs in, I mean, to be honest, I like the fact that they brought their dogs in. To be honest, that whole last week was absolutely incredible. Even the summer games that we did was alright, to be fair. But the last day, I think, because at that point it's like, like, because teachers then don't really care what you do. It's just, yeah. I I there's a lot. There was a lot of highlights from last year. So it's hard to really pick out like a few specific ones, because for the majority of the year it was pretty decent. So there you go. And another question, right? Elena, she's coming in with the questions. I love the disco. We we um when we were constantly just shouting "Here we fucking go," because that was genuinely funny, because literally it was like you had the primary sevens who were going up for the induction days, and you just had us. We were all chanting "Here we fucking go," and then literally we got away completely scot free, but the P7s go in trouble for it. It was funny, to be honest. Like, honestly, and on that, to be honest, since you just discussed "Here we fucking go," how many times have I actually swore? Like, honestly, that has to be some sort of like record now, because in my opinion, it's getting to the point where swearing is now kind of addictive. It's a bit like smoking. Everyone tells you smoking is addictive, and you shouldn't even start in the first place. It's exactly the same with swearing. It feels like for me. Uh, I actually have been called out for that quite a few times. Um, so, I people have actually pointed out that I swear quite a lot. And I can't disprove it. Mr. Lee came over and said, "Stop the bad language." Like, that just was funny though, because the thing is as well, because it was just funny how literally we just completely got away from it. The thing is, I've actually sworn in class, alright, and you can actually get like punnies for swearing in class, because it literally says on the punishment exercise sheet that you can. But I on that, thank fuck that hasn't happened to me, because honestly, see if it was just every single time you swore in class you'd get a punny, I'd get absolutely hammered with you. I'd get about, well, there's like 7 periods in a day. I'd get 7 punnies in one day. So there you go. Honestly, just, yeah. I just I kind of just feel like a mad scientist. I usually just always find a way to squeeze the word fucking every single sentence. It's terrible. I need to stop. Alright. You think I would get the point? Aye. The amount of times I've got in trouble for talking in class as well is unbelievable. That's something that's happened throughout my entire time at school for a solid 8 years now. I always get in trouble for talking in class, but I just don't stop. So there you go. Morphe Snapchat, right, here we go. This, yeah, I really should just rename the stream to just Snapchat Q&A, because the fucking chat's broken. Again, I will never know how it happens, but you know. And to be honest, I don't even think there is a way we can actually sort it out, to be fair. This, aye. Alright, in primary 3 I got a punny for doing googly eyes in class. Do you get punnies in primary school? Philosopher, you get punnies in primary school? These guys the harshest punishment that I ever got in primary school was like fucking reward time taken off of you, like golden time taken off of you. That was, and the thing is as well. Usually if I ever got in trouble in primary school, it was just for talking. I think there was one time as well. I get fucking, like, in P5, I get fucking reward time taken off of me, because in like a self registration thing, like most of us just put I don't know why we did it, to be fair, but we actually put like our fucking names on the self-registration upside down, and we get golden time taken after that. What was the point? I have no idea, but I just there you go. It was it was stupid. Uh, primary school, my primary school was just fucking useless, to be honest, and I'm not even gonna try and deny it. And if and let's just say if there are any teachers or staff members from primary from our primary school who just happen to somehow find this stream. First of all, how did you find this channel? And second of all, I'm really not sorry about the amount of shit that I've talked about you, about the school. Yeah, I don't miss it at all. High school was just the breath of fresh air that I needed, to be honest. And we have more coming for Snapchat. To be fair, I don't know why I'm surprised. I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised, to be honest, because nobody's. I mean, Pingu, who's on Twitter, he's got nothing to me. I screamed that. I got screamed at for asking someone to do you know what jelly is to do you know what jelly is. I got held in at break and had to write an apology card. Jesus Christ, that Jesus Christ for fucking googly eyes in class. Like honestly, Jesus Christ. I mean, to be honest, if there was any, I don't even remember any time when I got held back in primary school in class. To be honest, right. In fact, just to sum up my primary school, right. Um, you know, I got in trouble one time for talking in class, right? For talking with the teacher, which to be honest, I admit that was a horrible habit of mine. But one of my other pals, he literally hit someone else in the head 3 times, and he got away completely scot free. Do not ask why, because honestly, I could not. I really could not give you the answer. Although I think there were clear favouritism sometimes in my primary school. Like they made some pupils just look like just look like some fucking god that can do nothing wrong, and you just get and then I just felt like they were always trying to put me in like a bad light sometimes, um, even if I've literally done nothing wrong. So there you go. Aye. Although to be fair, there's nothing quite as harsh as. But by the way, so a little side note. One of the things I absolutely despised about my old primary school is that it was a fucking open planned school, and my old primary school it was an open plan school, and so there was literally no doors for the classes, and you could literally hear every other class, and it was extremely off putting, and I've also got like my hearing is quite sensitive, and it was just hard to concentrate as well. Um, I mean, for me being autistic, it's hard to concentrate as it is. Half the time. I mean, but that just really did not help the situation at all. Um, I mean, I by the way, alright. Something else that happened. Alright, honestly, I know we're slightly drifting off topic here rapidly, but it was it was. I remember something that was a big thing in my primary school. I don't know why. Because we were just starting to get towards the end of primary school. It just really got to a point where we just did not care at all what we did. Like, and I even got to a point where I literally got to a point where I literally just gave up on literally everything. I literally just stopped doing homework and just stopped, you know, even I even just stopped paying attention in class purely just because I could not be asked anymore. Um, I think that was just how it was for most people. Um, I Again. Again, this fucking awkward waits for, fucking, YouTube comments. I know, there's no people here right now, which is, it's depressing, but yeah. Actually, now I'll probably ask some of my other friends on Snapchat if they've got any questions. Which is exactly what I'm doing right now. And if any of them come up with alright, alright, we've got no. Okay. So turns out no then, to be honest. But anyway, in case anyone asks me about the game, I'll just say, well, I'm planning to get the match reaction up tomorrow. Although that I cannot promise that. I can never promise anything on this channel. Alright. Right, now we might finally have a fucking question here. Well, since there's nobody at the stream, I'll also respond on Snapchat as well. So, aye. Nah, no, same thing. Alright. Alright, so, to be honest, right, in terms of, to be honest, right, I was never really planning to stream for that long. To be honest, honestly, I should genuinely make this a weekly thing. Maybe not live streams every week, but just just asking people on Snap. I should do Snapchat Q&As every week. Because that's not a half bad idea. Scott, you've come up with another master stroke again. But I mean, if nobody has any more questions, if I swear to God, if nobody has questions, I will end. Although I did get this question once in a Snapchat Q&A. It was it was like something like what would you do if Rangers won the league? To be honest, right, I don't know. I don't know. I know if Rangers do actually win the league this year, the fucking memes will be out and everything. Like, honestly, I'll be getting memed for shit, to be honest, if Rangers do win the league. Although we won't find that out until May. Hopefully it will be us winning the league. Honestly, I really should make this a weekly thing. So Scott, you've come up with another master stroke of an idea again, Sonny. How do you do it, Scott? You just I know you're about as reliable as the fucking council, but still. But now, I think that might actually now be probably where we end the stream here. So, you know what? Honestly, it was fun to answer some questions that people had. It's good being live and everything, but to be completely honest, alright, to be completely honest, alright, In doing live streams every week, that probably will not that just probably will not be what I do, because I um because to be honest, right, when you're literally waiting for people to ask you questions, that just, and the thing is, I usually was thinking this whole time it would be better to actually do a live Q&A, but now that I think about it, it probably isn't, um because then there's just these awkward sort of gaps in between questions, especially since I do not, I have a small account. Right, I'm now going to ask one more of my friends on Snapchat if he has any questions for me, and if he doesn't, then I will probably just end the stream here. Again, pardon that it's been all over the place, honestly. And to be honest, I part of me just really could not be arsed when it came to actually screenshotting fucking questions that I kind of just wanted. To be honest, I could actually just do that. So, or maybe I could just put basically just summarize their question in just literally a few words. So I really should make Q&As a weekly thing, because it's fun to interact with people on the internet. It is. Where do you think Motherwell will finish? I said this in my Premiership predictions video. I think they will finish seventh. Um, I think they will finish mainly just because I think they will do slightly better than the likes of St Johnstone. I mean, to be fair, that isn't hard right now. I don't think they will be as good as the likes of Aberdeen, Kilmarnock. Even so, I know Kilmarnock just get a pumping off of fucking Hamilton, but I think Kilmarnock, they need to bounce back. Um, I think they will bounce back. I mean, they are a decent side, even with Stevie Clark leaving them, and also Aberdeen and the Old Firm clubs and the Edinburgh clubs will just have that little bit too much for them. So there you go. Again, I cannot mention Motherwell without mentioning the 5-2. Again, I don't know if I don't know. I honestly, yeah, I it gets to the point where I can't even promise anything for the channel, because to be honest, like, how many times have I said I'll upload on a specific date, and I'll either upload the day before, the day after it, or just don't upload the video at all. I do it all the time. I think there was one time I said I'd probably upload 2 videos in one day, and then I didn't even upload one. And believe it or not, I even tried daily uploads one time. It was way too much for me. Um, if there is no more questions, we will just end the stream. So, aye. Aye, this definitely has to become a series. It would be a bit like Q&A Sundays. How much is Eduardo going to go for? I assume you mean goals. I think he should definitely be around about the sort of 20s mark. Unless if you mean goals, then definitely about 20 goals a season. But if you mean if he ever gets sold, how much he'll go for? To be honest, fuck knows. I mean, we got him for 9 million. So I at this rate, I don't know. I mean, if he does well down here, we could maybe see him get a fee like what Kieran Tierney got for Arsenal, which was 25 million. Um, so Um, aye, that is what he means. And if he leaves, um, we got him for 9 million. So if he does leave, probably around about what Tierney was around about that 25 million. Maybe Tierney's 25 million. You know, maybe you might think that's a bit too much, but I mean, yeah. Thing is though, who would he actually go to? I mean, I assume it would be down south again. Then again, just who would he go to? Um, I mean, Edouard is a very solid, he's a very complete striker. I feel like. Um, okay, I like say Morelos, they will get you goals, but you know he's a hothead. You know, Edouard is not a hothead, so there you go. You know, my fucking one football's going crazy. Um, aye. Right, something else that I also want to point out in terms of old fun games. I might actually do like an instant like live reaction for them this season. Maybe. I don't know. To be honest, right, another video idea. Alright, and I know this will be quite an actual like hassle to try and arrange and everything. I'm actually thinking of doing collab videos. Not like with like fucking like massive YouTubers. I'm not saying that I'm now gonna film a collab video with fucking PewDiePie. No like that at all, but like friends of mine who have channels, or maybe even that don't have channels, I could maybe start a channel for them and then shout them out, instantly give them quite a few subs. Because I mean if you're friends with someone who has 1.1k, you'd like to think that you'd get um, quite a few subs, to be honest, but honestly, yeah. I think we will probably now end the stream there. Um, um, aye. Because collab videos are always something I've wanted to do. Like one of my friends who has 3.1k, like cause we are such good friends, I'm thinking if we did a collab, it would be quite crazy. Thing is, in terms of what we do, I guess it would just be like sort of like never have I ever things or whatever. Um, aye, yeah. Again, I will never know what happened with the fucking chat, but you know, aye. Yeah, I'm definitely now making Q&As a weekly thing. To be honest, I might now just randomly, all of a sudden now just, it's a bit like what KSI does with Q&A Sundays. You know, used to do with Q&A Sundays, I should just do like Q&A fucking Saturdays. Um, although I can't really promise that I do, that I can do. Q&As. I think we will now end the stream there. Thanks for anyone who asked questions and came to actually watch the stream. And see you tomorrow for the Celtic Motherwell match reaction. And there goes my phone again.